Hello everyone and welcome to SAP ERP MA module tutorial. The topic for this tutorial is stock transport order. Now the stock transport order will always be created from the SAP ID of executive engineer only, and the T code for the creation is same as that of purchase order, that is ME21N. We have mentioned in earlier tutorials that PR is mandatory for creation of purchase order, but as soon as we select the correct document type, the system will not ask for a reference to PR. Also, since the window for the STO is similar to that of PO, it will ask for procurement type and mode of procurement. These two combinations of procurement and mode of procurement are only to be selected while creating the STO. That is, either it will be interplant or intervalley. If any error occurs to the users while creating a STO, they should always check for the correct document type, procurement type, and mode of procurement. While we create a stock transport order, the prerequisite is that the material for which we are creating the STO, the material code for the same should be present in both the plant code, that is the supplying plant code and the receiving plant code. Now we switch over to the process. Here you can see the screen. I have selected a material code for creation of STO. Now we need to check whether the material code is available in both the supplying as well as the receiving plant or not. Suppose we are procuring or transporting an item from plant code 1102 to plant code 1201. So we can run the T code /n mm60. This T code is for the material list. You see such a window and enter the material code. From this screen, you can check whether the material code is extended to both the plant code or not. So now you can see this material code is available in plant 1102 and 1201 both. So we'll switch on to creation of the STO. Now the T code for the same is ME21N. As soon as we enter this T code, such a window will appear. Now, first step is to select the correct document type. Click on the drop down and you will see stock transport order. We need to select this document type. Now enter the plant code. Here the purchase group will be the one who is creating the STO. Now you can see there is a tab called supplying plant. Suppose the supplying plant is 1201. So we are taking the material from Chibro to CPO. Now click on Customer Data tab. Now since this is an intervalley STO, we select A018 STO intervalley. Similarly, the mode of procurement as well, STO intervalley, that is B008. Mention the PO subject. And create a comment. Now click enter. Now here the user doesn't need to add anything in the column A and I, just add the material code. The plant code for this line item will be the plant code which is creating the stock transport order, that will be 1102. The supplying plant will be mentioned just at one place, that is here. PO quantity you can enter 1. valuation type, check. You can see there is no error in the STO. Also, please keep that in mind that a stock transport order doesn't need to get released. Only it will be saved and a number in the series of 45 will be generated. Also, before saving the STO, we can check the quantity of the same material code in the system. As you can note, there are 2 quantities in 1102 and 3 quantities in 1201. Now we are procuring the item from 1201 to 1102. It means that the quantity will now be 3 in 1102 and 2 in 1201. So we'll check it later. Now save the STO. As you can see on the screen, a number has been generated. This is the stock transport order number. The user needs to note down the number. Now the user will hand over the same STO number to the supplying plant. Now the supplying plant, which is 1201, will issue the one quantity of the material with reference to this STO. Now, as you can see on the screen, the movement type used in case of STO is as below. Goods issue, the movement type will be 351, and the one receiving it will use the movement type 101 for receiving the item against STO. Now, since the STO has been created, the supplying plant, which is 1201, will issue the material against the STO. For the goods issue, we'll run the T code MIGO, M-I-G-O. Here, since we are issuing, please select goods issue from the drop down. Next, purchase order. And here we need to enter the STO number which has been created. As you click the enter, you can all see on the screen the movement type 351 has been automatically generated. Now, as all users can see, such a screen will appear. Now we need to check the data. Material code, description, its material group, and the valuation type which we had selected while creating the STO, that is new. Now the quantity required was 1, where this is the location of the quantity which is currently, that is at the supplying plant. This is the STO number which was created. Now click on item OK after checking all the details. As you can see, the custom screen, there is an option called vendor invoice attached. The user need to select no in this tab and then general. the user should check the document date and the posting date. Now check. As you can see, the message is generated, document is okay. Now post. It means the material has now been issued from the supplying plant, that is 1201. And enter the STO number. The movement type will be 101 and click enter. As you can see, the same item details are displayed. Again, the vendor invoice attached should be no. Please check on the details of the material, quantity. Now, since we are receiving the item, the plant code displayed here is CPO, that is at the receiver's end. We need to enter the storage location. Also, the goods recipient name can be entered. Now click on item OK. Now check. As you can see, the document is okay message has been displayed in the user. Now post the document. Here the process for the STO has been completed. Now we'll check the quantity of the material in the stock. We need to check whether the quantity has been updated accordingly or not. So for the same, the T code used is MMDE. That is the stock overview. We need to enter the material code, that is same. Now execute. Now as the user can see, the quantity under 1102 has been updated to 3 and the quantity at plant code 1201 has been updated to 2. That is, the whole process of STO has been completed and the quantity has been updated accordingly. So these 3 steps are included in the STO process. First, the creation of the STO. Second, the issue of the quantity against the STO by the supplying plant. And then the receiving of the quantity at the receiver's end. And the user need to make sure that the quantity has been updated accordingly in the system. That will be all for the tutorial. Thank you.